Next Fest. October 14th. Oh, hell. Okay, we'll get better at that. Welcome to Rippin' Grumpy. I am Seth, and I will be your host for the evening as I take you on a tour of the first 4 games that appealed to me on the Next Fest list. It's important to bear in mind that Next Fest is a celebration of upcoming games. These are games that have not released yet, and they are in an early access state. However, I will be critical of them as a prospective consumer. With that out of the way, let's take a look at the first demo on the list. Invoking memories of a game I used to play on my iPod Touch in high school, as well as everybody's favorite Call of Duty 4 mission, I couldn't pass up on Medal Thunder. Command the legendary gunship in a high-octane action roguelite. Engage insurgents with devastating firepower in ever-changing missions. Upgrade your arsenal, adapt to dynamic challenges, and survive relentless waves of enemies. Every run offers new tactics and chaos as you dominate the skies. After a brief loading screen, the game introduced me to the parameters for the scenario, and I was cut loose to deal with insurgents as I saw fit, which started slow, but gradually got out of hand. Experience points are granted for eliminating insurgents. Enough experience points and you level up, introducing the roguelite elements. Upon leveling up, you're given 3 options to select from, which can be upgrades to your current weapon systems that affect its magazine size, rate of fire, and area of effect damage, completely new weapon systems, or even ground forces to help you secure the base. And you'll need every bit of help that you can get, because for 20 unrelenting minutes, insurgent forces continue to push in increasing numbers, eventually bringing out light armored vehicles, tanks, and even helicopters to try and assist in taking you down. But with a little bit of luck, you'll transform your gunship into a flying war crime, deleting everything from the face of the earth. For as simple as it was, the demo for Medal Thunder was able to keep my attention very well. However, it might be a bit too simple to justify an $11 price tag, at least currently. Next up for Next Fest, Averno City, 1983. Gangs rule the streets and your father lies restless in his grave. Clean up the city, uncover the truth, and embark on thrilling vehicle chases through destructible environments in this neon noir action sandbox police game. The Precinct. Dripping in 80s aesthetic and rocking an isometric top-down view similar to Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars, the demo drops you into the boots of rookie beat cop officer Nick Cordell Jr. on his first day within his precinct, which immediately descends into government-sanctioned ultra-violence and high-octane car chases. Far from being a shoot-'em-up, use of force ends when the suspect gives up and the perp is taken into custody.
Whew! You did good, kid. Not everyone handles a pursuit like that on...
Proper use of force seemed to be at the forefront and helps play into the game's serious and mature tone, immediately penalizing you for improper use of force. Oops. With the demo positioning the game to be a story-rich single-player experience with amazing visuals, I was rather disappointed by the story beats and how they were presented.
I pulled the last one. Welcome to the ACPD, kid. Time for our first... Oh, and don't worry about the fellow.
But that's only a minor drawback for me. And with a planned release date of 2025, I'm excited to see where this title goes.
Suspect last spotted at Fenwick Intersection 5.
From police game to
aggressive
police game. In SWAT Commander, you take charge of an elite special forces unit, issue orders to your squad, manage its members and their equipment, but most importantly, complete your objectives successfully. Follow your operatives into a number of high-risk missions that will test your tactical abilities. Navigating over to the mission select screen, we'll find one available to play in the demo, with several more planned or in the works for the final version. After selecting mission, you'll choose which of 3 scenarios you want to run. Hostage rescue, barricaded suspect, third option. You can then view pages with details on the case, information about the suspects you'll encounter, potential civilians on the scene, as well as a timeline of events up until SWAT team intervention.
Use breaching charge.
Roger that. Setting charge. Fire in the hole.
Area clear.
Entry team, this is TOC. Until reports less than 5.
Sniper to entry team. I have an unknown contact. Weapon armed.
Shooting at me.
And with that, I concluded my playthrough of We've Got Ready or Not at Home. Unfortunately, this game doesn't really bring anything new to the table that Ready or Not isn't already doing better. Maybe I'm wrong to assume this, but if I was currently on the market for a SWAT-themed tactical shooter, I would just go for Ready or Not. I feel that they've got the market pretty well cornered. Moving on to the next game, I wanted to mix things up a lot. Warlord, Awaji. Lead a samurai invasion into the mysterious island of Awaji. Recruit, promote, and upgrade your warriors while navigating the ancient world of feudal Japan. Use samurai weapons and strategize to conquer the entire island and become warlord. Jumping straight into instant action, I was greeted with options for my equipment as well as the scenario, neither of which I paid much attention to. I'm here to sword fight. And in that regard, Awaji did not disappoint. With combat that was simple, yet satisfying, I found myself hacking and slashing my way across the Japanese countryside. But what really drew me in was the final game's promise of exploring an open world Awaji and raising an army to conquer it. While these features weren't present in the playtest, I enjoyed my time getting acquainted with the combat system. This is definitely one that I'm going to keep an eye on. And that concludes my experience with this year's Next Fest. You may have played some other games. Comment those in the comment section below. Let me know if I missed anything good. Subscribe for a more punctual Next Fest video next year, and check out some of our Halo content coming out.